So, welcome to this video, and I have no idea how to start this video again. Because I just recorded a video about the DSC 2024's English Writing sample paper, and I just got an intrusive thought that, oh, I'm taking the IELTS very soon. I want to think of why I'm taking it. You know, taking the IELTS is very expensive, and it it surely is something more than a DSE. Like, a lot of people may think, why am I wanting to take the IELTS? Like, I actually want to take the IELTS. So I'm going to explain in this video, so hopefully it can make a lot more sense. And I have like 3 reasons to support my own view. And keep in mind that not everyone has the same opinion as me, so you are allowed to voice your opinions. Just be respectful to it, or else your comments gonna get removed. So let's get started with the first opinion. The first point that I'm going to talk about is DSC will have spoilers. A spoiler will definitely ruin an experience for somebody. And I myself wants to try doing the DSC papers for myself. And Hong Kong schools, including my school, tend to just have the class teach and do the HKDSC past papers together as a class. I understand that some materials cannot be found in the HKDEA website, but I would say I am a person who wants to try things for myself. Like, for example, I want to try the 2019 HKDSC English paper. And then in the next day, the teacher is gonna print out the 2019 HKDSC past papers, so we're gonna do it as an entire class. And then I have to switch to 2020. But the book also has 2020, and then 2021 we have to do it together too. And what am I supposed to do now? And I know that 2025 they have a new paper, but eventually the teacher's gonna do it with us as well. So it doesn't work anymore. But for IELTS, I can choose if I can have spoilers or not, because right now my school does not really care about the IELTS, because you can take it anytime. There's only an age limit of 11, and yeah, they really talk about DSE, 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 and not IELTS. And I understand that there's definitely like 40 mock examinations for the IELTS in the British Council website, but I can choose to do it or not. I can choose to just get the spoilers or do the mock examinations, or just wait until the exam day and embrace my English skills. I can choose, but for the DSE, no, you have to do it. And yeah, that's one of the main reasons I really want to take the DSE. Spoilers negatively ruin a student's exam experience, especially if you don't only have one chance to take the DSE yourself. But IELTS, you could just pay a large sum of money to experience it, unless you're taking the DSE as a private candidate, which probably it's quite hard to do so. Number 2 is that I really want to break free of the DSC square is what I call it. What is the DSC square? Is the term I call it is it's essentially you're taking a secondary education all for this examination. Now I understand that this is the exam for life. It's like the Gaokao, the JEE, or GCSEs. But I think that studying in middle or high school or secondary school, it's not just for the DSE. Look, you have other qualifications, such as TOEFL, or IB, or IELTS. I especially picked IELTS because I want to try for myself, and I want to break free of the limits of the examinations I can take. The school's gonna apply for the DSE for me, so it could be the only exam I'm taking. But I want to prove everyone wrong that they're not just doing it for the DSE. You can choose to do it for any other examination. Maybe you can get into a university with an IELTS score. Maybe you can study overseas. You do not really just have to enter at Hong Kong, the University of Hong Kong, or the Chinese University of Hong Kong. Look, you just get into an overseas university with IELTS. Every teacher's gonna say, "Oh, you're just taking the DSE. Okay, you're Form 5 now. You're gonna take the DSE next year." And then the most common free letters you will definitely hear is DSE. Nothing else. And they are not to mention the DAE course, which is the Diploma of Applied Education. They don't talk about that. I don't think they talk about it besides in the DAE class. The school's definitely going to expect everyone to take the DSE and nothing else. But I want to just widen my experiences. I want to try something new. And I want to actually get a taste of what an actual examination feels like. Like, taking the IELTS may not let you think that you're an exam robot if you want to try the examination voluntarily. That's what I want to say about breaking the DSE square. And besides, this is a good opportunity to meet new opportunities. You are not required to stick with the DSE for 6 years of your life. You can try something new. And I'm taking this examination to prove everyone and my classmates so that everybody knows that their whole life's goal is not about the DSE. You can try something else. All right, so the third point is that I actually want to try and actually test my English skills. Yeah, standardized tests. Like if you're trying to make it compulsory for everyone. Oh, you're just going to be an exam robot. You're just gonna hear like, put all your stationery you need to use on your desk. If you have a mobile phone, blah 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 blah, whatever. You're just gonna hear it non-stop. It's basically taking that you're a robot. And you're gonna hear the same thing over and over and over again, repeat the entire process over again. But if you try the IELTS, this is something new. I've never actually experienced IELTS training, IELTS leaks, IELTS papers, and some more stuff. And besides that, I want to try out, actually understand how my English skills take me. So I want to do this examination. I voluntarily take this examination, so, which brings me to my fourth point. This is exactly my fourth point. I want to take this examination. Yes. This is examination I've been wanting to take for quite a while. And it's all for my parents willing to pay for the examination. That's why I'm able to take the examination. If I'm unable to take IELTS, I cannot take TOEFL, I cannot take something else internationally. There's only DSE. And you're going to be stuck with a DSE for the rest of your life. So, in general, it's just my own opinion about DSE and IELTS. It's not an official response. I'm just voicing out over this phenomenon. I know that I have an international audience, so that, but in my perspective, my hometown has the HKDSE and IELTS. So of course I want to try something new. So that's all I wanted to say for today. Probably. Maybe you can also ask some questions in the comment section, but please remain respectful, because I won't tolerate any kind of disrespect. At least show some respect to my opinions, and then I'll respect yours as well. Thank you.